Okay, hey guys, what's up? It's me, Kat. A lot of you have been asking me, like when you were looking at this to make a video to explain how exactly. Also, if you have no idea what I'm talking about right now, just like leave the video because this right here is the a map of all of the places that you can play in. So all of these grids right here, these are like the game board. Just like how this is like a normal tic-tac-toe thing. These are all the places you can play on in 3D tic-tac-toe. All right, so as you can see here, this whole thing is a big cube, right? You see these black lines? It's a cube. Over here, what's that? What does this fold into, huh? Well, it folds into a cube. It's just a big net. And close up you can see like letters and stuff, and that's not really important for when you play, but if you're ever confused as to what is what, just look at the letter and it corresponds to it over here. So you can see H is the plane facing towards you, so this is H. It just like folds up to here, right? Okay, so you kind of understand that now. If you don't, I don't know what to tell you. Maybe so just DM me. We have the planes that are inside of the cube. This is a little harder to understand, but here I have like all of the X, Y, and Z dimensions kind of lined up, and they're corresponded with these. So each pair of planes are like facing a different direction. So let's go with A and B. Do you see where A and B are here? It is the red one. So that's A and that's B. The plane A is behind plane B, as you can see. And this is inside. All of these planes fit inside of the cube. So where would plane A be here? Well, since we remember that plane A is behind plane B, plane A would stand on this line here. It would stand right here, and it would look like this. That's plane A. You see how when you fold it up, this whole thing will become a cube, and this will just be a plane inside of it, because this square right here is the bottom of the cube. Okay, so then where would plane B go? Where would B go? So, I feel like Khan Academy. Alright, it's right here. Okay, I didn't draw that very well. But, B is in front of A, if this is the way it's facing you. Alright, let me just... So now C and D. C and D are on top of each other. C is on top of D. And at the very bottom is this plane that we just said was the bottom of the cube, right? So on top of the bottom which is G, would be first D and then C. Okay. And then on top of that would be K, which is the topmost plane. As you can see, there's G, right? And then there's D, this first blue one, and then C, the next blue one, and then the top one, which is the top of the cube, which is K. And this is K. And you see how this is the back of the cube, and then at this point, it like folds over and K is. So next up, we've got E and F. E and F, just slide in. E is right here. E is here. That's where this line would be. So if it stood up, it would kind of look like this. See that? And then over here, F would the same thing, but over here. You see how that works? And the reason why they're all spread out like this and how you can't really play with, like, on the map, for example, is because the point of the game is for you to build it in your head. And that will make more sense once I explain how you tally up scores and what can win and what can't. Alright. Okay, so let's begin. Play against myself. This will be X, and this will be O. Okay, so let's say X goes first right now. A way to score. You can score like normal tic-tac-toe, and by normal tic-tac-toe, I just mean like something like this. All right, so that's a win. And once you win, you gotta cross it all out so that you can't use these squares again. So that's 1 point for X, and this is where you tally it all up. And keep playing until there's no more squares left. So now it's O's turn. But O doesn't want to do everything like normal tic-tac-toe. They want to use 3D mode. So how do we do that? Alright, so you can... A way for you to the way for you to win in 3D tic-tac-toe is to make have a tic-tac-toe like this, but on consecutive parallel planes. I don't think that combination of words makes much sense, but I don't know any better way to explain it. But I'll do it like this. Here, here, and here. You see how that's like very similar to this one? Well, that's because you might say no, but it is because imagine these are like translucent glass planes with like grids on them, right? When you like stack them, you like push them together and compress them into one. What does it look like? It's like this. This is here, right? This stays here, and this one right here will be like that. Yeah. So isn't that like pretty much the same as that. Yeah. So basically, it's like one way you can check it is like if you draw a line through this, like on the cube, it would look like here, and then where's this yellow? Here, and then here. If you're able to like draw a line all the way through, like a straight line, chances are that this is a win. But you see what I mean? I don't know if you do, because no one's answering me, I'm just talking to myself. But anyways, yeah, as always, cross out your wins. So that'll get to the point. Alright, so now X is like, man, maybe I should get a 3D win. But I want to do it in a different way than how O did it. Okay, sure, go ahead. One way for you to do that is like this, and here. Do you see how that works? We are doing, it's like the same as, you see that? Because this obviously corresponds to that, and then when you flip this upwards so that it's like here, like facing you like this would be here because it flips along this line. So yeah, that's a win. Alright. So another point for X. And that's not how you play. You basically, in order to, when you're actually playing this, you're like switching turns back and forth. Alright. And another way for you to win is if you use the same box, like corresponding box on each plane, like kind of like this, and this. You see how they're the exact same box, but then you also use, you have to do all 4 of them because each dimension has 4 planes that you can fill. So here, 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 and here. People usually get confused about this one, but it's just because this plane is kind of tricky because it's the top of the cube, and so therefore it like flips over and kind of just, you have to really think about that one. But yeah, so these are all cubes, all squares on the same part of the plane, and so that would be a win. Alright, I realize I've now gone on for over 11 minutes and 30 seconds, and nobody's probably watching that much. I'm probably going to edit it down, because this is kind of ridiculous. But yeah, if anyone has any questions or anything, please just, like contact me. Love to talk about it. Yeah, that's about it. Good luck, and if you bought this at one of my shows, thank you. I really appreciate it. Okay, bye.